Barry Williams is a pop culture icon from his days on the Brady Bunch to a long career on Broadway and now his band. And Barry has fans that span multiple decades, and he's here with us today. Welcome, Barry.
Well, I thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to coming in and making new friends this weekend.
And you absolutely will. We're going to have you at the Fargo Pop Expo, and we're so excited to have you here. I know I've just been giddy all day waiting for this interview. So what can we look forward to at your booth?
Well, I'm going to be set up all day long from 10 in the morning until 5 and Saturday, and on Sunday from 10 to 4. And I'm meeting and greeting and taking pictures. I know I'm signing pictures, and there'll be merchandise there. And it's really just kind of a, hey there, let me get to know you since you've been watching me.
So for the Brady fans out there, let's get started on that first, kind of go chronologically through your career here. Can you give us a little bit of look? What was it like getting cast on that show and then experiencing such monumental success?
Well, it was sort of a gradual process, but I'd been working for several years before the Brady Bunch started on lots of different shows like Dragnet and the FBI and the Mod Squad and Gomer Pyle and Mission Impossible. And then the Brady Bunch came along, which was great because it was a series where you didn't have to keep going out and auditioning. But getting to know that cast and work with those people, and in particular, Florence Henderson, Andy Davis, Robert Reed were so important in our young lives, and they did kind of assume parental roles, and we got to know each other like a second family. So that was really kind of the grounding for us, and the rest that came with it. We weren't even aware of until we started going out into public and seeing what everyone had been watching. So we were grateful to have each other to rely on, and ever since then it's been like being part of everybody's family instead of just my own. People sometimes will just pick up conversations right in the middle. Say, "Hey, why don't you come on over and have dinner tonight?" I'm sorry, your name again is what?
Well, that is what it's like for a lot of us because, some of us grew up watching you or our kids watch you. I mean, it's such a wonderful household kind of show. And so you've become a part of our family, but you have a lot of other projects going on too. Can you tell us about your podcast with Christopher Knight?
Well, that is very, very Brady related. In fact, we call it the podcast, The Real Brady Bros. Christopher Knight, who played Peter, and I. And what we do is referred to now back, and in some cases watching the episodes for the first time or the first time in many, many years, because we started 50, 52, 53 years ago. And then comparing notes, what was going on. We talk about the guest stars. We talk about what the guest stars are doing now, because many have had big careers. What it was like, what we think of the writing, how it would be different because we have a different perspective now. And even though we were sharing many of the same experiences, we have a 4-year age difference, and I won't tell you who's older. And so even though it was the same experience, we were kind of, experiencing it in different ways. So we explore all of that. And it's been a lot of fun for us, and the response has been quite good. I understand that as these ratings go, that it's been very, very popular. The Real Brady Bros, like wherever you listen to a podcast.
Sure, and you have so much to your career. One of the things you had done was a lot of productions on Broadway. Now you have a band, Barry Williams and the Travelers. They were even featured in the Familiar Faces theme on MeTV, which is one of our stations here. What inspired you to get into music, or was it a natural progression from your time in musicals?
Well, that's always been there for me. The first thing I did when the Brady Bunch ended was to go to New York, and I auditioned for Bob Fosse. And won the title role of Pippin. And I performed it on Broadway for a short time, and I did the first Broadway national tour of that show. And that launched me into what would become an adult lifetime of doing musicals. I've some 85 different productions to my credit, and been on Broadway 3 or 4 times, and Broadway national tours and local, every kind of musical environment there is. And that's also turned into music for me. I live in Branson, Missouri, and came here to do a full stage musical production, playing the guitar, living the Johnny Bravo dream, uh, and called the 70s Music Celebration. And we had some 42 songs and a big cast and live band, and it was interactive with my audiences and multimedia, and I'd show films and teach everybody how to do the not only sing Sunshine Day, the Brady Bunch song, but also do the Brady choreography. Da, 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 da.
Boy, I cannot wait to meet you at the Expo. You are just a ball of fun. Now, one thing that you get to do, which must just be amazing all the time, you're on Cameo. So for the people out there that want a personal message from you, or maybe they want to share a personal message from you to someone that they love, they can do that by actually requesting that from you on Cameo. I'm curious, though, what are some interesting requests that you've had, maybe?
Well, all kinds of things, because it's to make an event or something that's special, special, especially for people that have, had a good experience with the Brady Bunch and know that. So it can be birthday, it can be anniversary, it could be graduation, it can be retirement. And in the last couple of years, I've done a lot of pep talks because, people have struggled with, being locked up and at home and not able to get out, and their lives have changed so dramatically. So these are very personal video messages. It's easy to do. Cameo.com and then / my name. And let me know what event it is, a little bit about who it's for and who it's from. And then, I can kind of make up something, around it about, making a birthday special and making it very happy and Brady, happy birthday, that kind of a thing, really groovy and far out. And sometimes people will tell me favorite episodes that I can reference and that kind of thing. So it's fun, and the comments have been good. And it's something that I get to do from home as well. So it's been great for me to have that because my commute is, just up and down stairs.
Wow, that is so wonderful. And the fantastic Barry Williams, thank you again for joining us. You're going to be at the Fargo Pop Expo this weekend. We're also going to be there. We're going to have a booth with Valley News Live. And stay with us. We have a lot more North Dakota Today coming up right after the break.